Okay, this is the swimming pool heater, and it has some age on it. I got pictures from inside. I've got a thermal image of me touching this, okay, with all the warnings and stuff while the heater's running. This is our filter. We got a diatomaceous earth filter. We've got 25 psi. That's pretty high. That's high enough for service. We need service. Our valves have not been labeled. Now this is just me, you know, I mean, I don't know of a requirement, but I'd really like to see a service light over this equipment. Now we do have a heater. It might not be working so good. It does have a drip leg on its gas, and the gas piping needs to be painted. We do have a heater, but what I'm not seeing, what I'm not finding, is a cover for your swimming pool. So you can pay all the money heating the pool, and then you lose the heat that you paid for because you don't have a cover on it, and you know, you didn't use it for one day. So also know that if you're going to have a permit to redo the liner of the swimming pool, they're also going to want to see the swimming pool cover for energy reasons. There's our spider valve. Valves are not properly labeled. This box is so that we can have a filler on the drain. Looks like somebody's knocked this out a little bit. I'm not sure what this automatic valve goes to. This is there's a lot of unconventional workings on this house. I'll put it this way, it's interesting. Oh, there's another clean out right there. I'm gonna come over here. We're looking in. Working. Installed 2019. This was. Can't get into the cover. Okay, so that's not accessible. The main shut-off switch. I have not seen PFCI for the swimming pool light yet. I get it, the ladder looks fun. The diving board looks fun. I have to recommend that you take these out. This happens about 5 times a year, you know, but to 5 real people, but you get, you know, usually young men full of testosterone showing off. They dive off these short diving boards. They don't have a lot of deep water, and they dive out too far, and it's a perfect combination coming up. The pool surface is coming up at them to create a quadriplegic. Now the pool apron has been refinished, but it looks to me like the plastic grates have not been, some of the details have not been. We got some new mastic sealer, but not around the edge of the pool. See right in there for the tile. You see that right there? Our pool whip, okay, the little foam end on it, it's all torn off. Little guy's getting that though. I got ahead of myself here, so I'm going to come back and I'm going to open up this irrigation, or I'm going to attempt to open up this irrigation box. I was having some trouble getting it to cooperate with me earlier. But we got some mottling on our pool surface. Okay, you can see some of the gunite is showing through on the pool surface. And we got an electric generator over here. If it's not generating, it's not electric. But if it's operating, it's electric. And it's within, okay, 6 feet of the swimming pool. Okay. In fact, it's like 4 foot 9 inches, something like that, to the swimming pool. These are our skimmers. One of them. We got 2. Okay, and then does this one have one? Let's check. Yeah. This one has a weir trap on it. And if it didn't have a weir trap, like we're about to discover, I'm going to call it deficient. I can see the weir trap inside there right now. Alright, I'd be calling it deficient. But weir traps can also create entrapment issues for children. Okay, they get their hands up in there, they're playing in the swimming pool, doing all kinds of goofy stuff, lots of giggling, laughter echoing down the alley and all that, and they get their arms stuck in there. And the weir trap is like it's a trap. It's got a little door, and they get their arm in the door and they can't back their arm back out. Now their arm is higher than their collarbone, it's higher, than their head, and they get tired after a while. It's just a horrible, horrible story. So that's why I don't like weir traps. People like weir traps because once the trash goes into the weir from the surface, all the surface trash goes into the weir, the skimmer, then it's stuck in here on that filter. So it kind of does its job, and that's what a weir trap looks like right there. So when I found that one sitting, I have not touched that one actually. I have not touched that one. We got one drain. Now, I cannot confirm whether that's an anti-siphon drain or not. Okay, anti-suction drain. In fact, speaking of anti-siphon, I have not seen an anti-siphon drain for the pool either. For the pool, for that drain. Okay, that drain pipe should have an anti-siphon device on it, which I cannot locate. And then, because it's an older pool and it only had one drain, and that's what we're stuck with, that should be an anti-entrapment, that should be an anti-siphon device on the drain as well. So, again, be glad to look at it a little bit. And while we're over here, lawn sprinkler, it's okay to have your irrigation hoses above grade. It's perfectly fine to do that, as long as you have staples every 12 inches, but just know that when your lawn sprinkler is above grade like this, you're going to lose a little more water to evaporation. And I still am not through. This fence is installed backwards. Okay? This fence is installed backwards. The rails are on the alley side of the fence. The rails make ladders. Okay. The door swings out. That's a good thing. Now all the windows from the living space to the swimming pool space, and all the doors should be self-closing, windows should be self-closing. There should be alarms on all these windows and doors here. So we've got another one over here. Should be self-closing, should have alarms on them.